There's a good friend of mine, I've known him for years. Basically, he was dating this girl for a period of time, and he wanted to know whether or not he should marry this girl. So I asked him a few clarifying questions, and he gave his responses, and then finally I'm like, okay, I think I got it. So I'm going to pitch it back to you, right? So tell me if I'm off. You're a good Catholic guy, and you think your vocation is to the vocation of marriage. And so you met this girl, she goes to Mass, she prays, you think, okay, good Catholic girl. You're dating her for a couple years. And now it's coming to a head, and now you're trying to decide what to do. And so I would suggest that you had to run two statements by your heart and ask yourself, which statement resonates with me the most? Here's the first statement: I should get over myself. So I'm worried, I'm afraid, I'm anxious. Hey, don't worry about it, marry this girl. God will make up for all the shortcomings. That's like the one statement. Here's a second statement: you can do whatever you want. So you can marry this girl, you can not marry this girl. You don't need to get married at all. You can just pursue your vocation because that's something between you and the Lord. Does that resonate with you? And he goes, yeah, 100%. So what should I do? And I'm like, I don't know. This might sound kind of harsh, but maybe because it is. There's always a recurring temptation to look to the church to prescribe a spiritual concentration camp, if you know what I mean. Like, I want the church to basically take away my freedom. I want the church to tell me exactly what I'm supposed to do in every single circumstance. No. That is never meant to be the role of the church. But people long for that. It's easy to criticize the scribes and the Pharisees in the context of the gospel, but in practice, sometimes we kind of want that because freedom is scary. Whereas in contrast, what's the proper image and role of the church in this particular circumstance? The church is meant to tell you, look, this is right, this is wrong, this is true, this is false. This is the path that leads to life, this is the path that leads to death. You cannot find life by clinging, possessing, controlling, or having. You can only find life by giving yourself away to the point of sacrifice and of love for God and other people. Now with that in mind, within that framework, live your life, make your choice, and take responsibility for your choice. Now, depending on where you are in a spiritual life, you hear that and you're like, wow, that's either scary or exciting. But such is the adventure of life. And here's the point: the church will never rob you of the adventure of life. You're meant to embrace the adventure of life with enthusiasm, with bravery, and with love.